so I had to put something funny on here because I did. Anyway, here's our next packet.
This one is going to cover 7.9a. It's talking about volume of rectangular, triangular prisms, and rectangular and triangular pyramids. I know this was one of the ones we were doing right before we got out. So we're gonna do these again. Okay, I'm gonna start, we're gonna start with this one, number 3, okay? It says, determine the volume of the triangular prism to the nearest cube. So remember this chart? You're going to want to use it again. All right? So we're finding volume. And this is the one where volume has the big B, which means area of the base. Remember, you only have 2 bases, two of this shape. If it's your base, you only have 2 of these shapes. And you're only concerned with the area of that, you were only concerned with that base when you're finding your big B. So since this tells me it is a prism, it tells me I'm finding volume of a prism, and the volume of a prism formula is V equals big BH. It also names the prism as a triangular prism, which means I need to find the area of a triangle, which means I'm going to use A equals 1/2 base times height to get what I need. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is my area. My area of my base means I have 2 triangles, see? So all I care about is the area of the triangle. My base is 12, my height is 9, so all I'm gonna do is 12 times 9, okay? So 1/2 12 times 9. Well, half of 12 is 6, and 6 times 9 is 54. Now remember, I said this is the area of your base. We need this because this becomes our big B number. So now we have 54 times the height of the prism, and the height is what connects your base to your other base. So right here is your height. It connects your 2 bases. So it's 54 times 30. So 54 times 30, 0 and 0. Okay, so put that 0 there. 4 times 3 is 12. So then you have 15, 16. And there you go. So I was shocked. So volume is 1,620 inches. Remember, volume is inches cubed because you did inch times inch times inch. Let's look at this one. This one is not a prism. This one is a pyramid. And so this one's a little bit different. Your formula for a pyramid is V equals 1/3 big BH. Names your pyramid as a triangular pyramid. Pyramids only have 1 base, okay? And so my base on this one is a triangle, which the formula for triangle is 1/2 base times height. So I have to find this first, which means I only care about this part that I'm shading in. I'm only caring about that base, okay? So 16 doesn't matter to me right now, okay? That's the height of the entire thing. Right now, I just want the area of the base. So that's going to be 1/2 times 6 times 8. Half of 6 is 6 divided by 2, so half of 6 is 3, and 3 times 8 is 24. So the area of my base is 24. This number then comes over and is your big B, okay? So now you have 1/3, fill in your big B with what you just found, and the height of the entire thing. So the height from the tip of the pyramid point to the bottom, your height is 16, so times 16. So 1/3 of 24, this right here just means to do 24 divided by 3. And we all know 24 divided by 3 is 8. So now all we have left to do is 16 times 8. That's 48. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the volume of this triangular pyramid is 128 inches cubed. Right, then you have this one. It says the Walker family is moving and have rented a truck to transfer their packed bags. The measurements of the truck are labeled on the picture. What is the volume of the truck to the nearest cubic feet? So if you look at this, this is what's called a rectangular prism, okay? It's a rectangular prism. If you look, the prism formula is volume equals big B H. And what is the shape of your base? Well, all of these, since it's called a rectangular prism, you have to find the area of a rectangle, which is just base times height. Okay, so for this, it doesn't matter if you choose the back as the rectangle part and you say 7 times 8.5, or if you choose the top and bottom and you say 7 times 24. It doesn't matter which one you go with. I'm actually going to go with these two right now because it's just, I don't know, easier for me. Some of you it may not be, but we'll end up with the same answer at the end. So 7 times 8.5. 5 times 7 is 35. 7 times 8 is 56. And 56 plus 3 is 59 with 1 decimal. All right? So this number then travels over and it becomes our big B number. So volume equals 59.5 times the height, and the height is what the number we didn't use. Okay, it connects the front to the back, so my height is 24. And so 59.5 times 24. 5 times 4 is 20, so 0, carry the 2. 4 times 9 is 36. 36 plus 2 is 38. That's 20 plus 3 is 23. Scratch, 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 lay. 5 times 2 is 10. That's 18, 19. Ugh. What's it? 18, 19, carry the 1. So then there's 10, 11. And we add 0, 8, 3 plus 9 is 12. So then you have a 4 and 1. You have 1 behind the decimal. So the volume of the back of this truck is 1,428 feet cubed. All right, I want you to take a minute and I want you to see if you can get this one correct. So pause the video, try to solve it, and then unpause it and see if you get it. Okay, says the triangular pyramid has a right isosceles triangular base. The congruent sides of the base is 3.9 and the height of the pyramid is 5.1. What is the volume of the triangular pyramid? So again, it tells you the formulas you need to use. You need to use the volume of a pyramid, which is 1/3 area of the base times height. And since it named it as a triangle, you need to find the area of a triangle, which is 1/2 base times height. So again, this is what you worry about for your area. All right? So you're going to do 1/2 3.9 times 3.9. All right? So 3.9 times 3.9. You have 81. 27 plus 8 is 35. So then you get 27, 9, 10, 11. Add 2 behind. So you have 1521, but we didn't half it. Okay, so we have to take 15.21 and divide it by 2 because we did this part, but we didn't do this yet. Bring up my decimal. 2 can go into 15 7 times. Leaves 1 left over, so bring down your 2. 2 can go into 12 6 times. Perfect. With 1 left over. 2 cannot go into 1, so we're going to put 0. We're going to add a 0, and now that makes 2 a 10. 2 can go into 10 5 times. Okay, so now this number is our area of the base. This number travels over and becomes our big B. So 1/3, 7.605 times our height, which is 5.1. These people were mean with all these decimals. Okay, so I am going to do this part first. So 7.605 and 5.1. I get 5, 0, 6, 7. Cancel, put my 0. That's 25. 5 times 0 is 0, so I add that 2 to get 2. 6 times 5 is 30. 35 plus 3 is 38. Add all of this together. 6 plus 2 is 8. 7, 8, 3. So I have 3, 8, 7, 8, 5, 5. I know it's hard for you to see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 behind the decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Not finished. This is the very last thing we have to do. We still didn't divide by 3, so we're going to take this and we're going to have to divide by 3. So 38.7855 divided by 3 goes in 1 time perfect. I'm writing tiny because I'm going to run out of room. 3 goes into 8 twice, which gives it 6 with 2 left over. 3 goes into 27 perfect. Sorry, I'm getting very tiny. 3 goes into 8 twice. That leaves me 2, so now I'm going to have 25. 3 goes into 25. I'm losing track. 8, sorry. So that's 24. It's going to leave me with 1. And then it goes in 15. Whew. That was exhausting. So the volume of this pyramid is 12.9285. Okay, good luck on your lesson.